Alright, continuing down the path of our Reddit scrapes here. So now we have a list of all the subreddits. So currently in Chrome, just kind of messing around, looking for what the most pieces of useful information are in a subreddit. So I've clicked through to picks, looking around, looking around. Obviously, the links are important so you can understand where the links are coming from. Additionally, what users are coming from, what ones are getting the most comments, etc. So we can get that type of information, but I'm going to save that for now. We can do that a little bit later. What I do find interesting is actually the moderators, because we can go about essentially targeting the influencers. So look at all of these. So there's 17, or let's see, how many moderators are there here? There's a good amount of moderators. So notice the structure of the URL. So it just takes the subreddit URL, adds about /moderators on it. So what I am trying to test here is that the same for every set of moderators? So if I go to funny, boom. So what this tells us again is, like, if we're looking for a set of patterns, this can become really, really helpful for us. So now if you think back to our last video, we have now 400 different subreddits that we can get access to, or that we've scraped the links for. So if we go into the spreadsheet and use the concatenate function to add about moderators to the end of all those, that means that we now have 400 sets of moderators that we can scrape from Reddit. So let's go ahead and do that. So I guess I should say ahead of time here, I am not a spreadsheet genius by any means. I can get the job done if I need to, and hopefully I will be able to here. So let's just walk through this together. If you're better at spreadsheets than me, just be sure to share some of that love into the community so that we have a good amount of efficiencies that we get. Okay, oops, let's see. Alright, so let's see, it's already showing how good I am at this. Okay, so concatenate. This text was type in about /moderators, a slash in the end there, and then another apostrophe, and that should do it for us. Perfect. And if we double click on that little blue dot there, it'll actually finish this throughout. Money, so that we have, looks like we have the ability to grab all the moderators now. So, well, actually, you know what? Let's see if this, oops, see if this blog one works that way as well. Great. Okay. So what we're going to do is go back and import. Open up another crawler. Multiple results. Get these settings going. Yep. So it doesn't tell us what their permissions are in this view. Well, I guess it does. You just can't really see it. Huh, interesting. Not a big deal, though. We're going to start to train some rows here. Okay, got all 9 rows in this scenario. Start adding our columns. Reddit name. Well, actually, let's make that link as well, so we can go to those links later on. And then let's get their karma least I believe that's what they call that number there. You could probably tell I'm not a huge Redditor. I do go to the site every now and then and find it interesting, but let's see. Why is that broken? Okay, so yeah, it's link karma. So let's label that karma. That all of it. Alright, so let's add another page. So I'm just gonna type in pics, because I know that's another one that we want to look at. Alrighty, grabbed them all. Oops, didn't quite get that out of there. No big deal. All these pages are going to be same, so it shouldn't be really an issue for us. Alright, so let's give that another try here. Alright, here we have the moderators of funny. Alrighty. I think that is our 5th page. Nope, we got one more page. So let's go to gaming. So you can see how much easier things are when there's a really easy URL naming structure involved. Done training. Upload. Sub. So we'll call this crawler the subreddit moderators. Now what we're going to do is once this is finished, we're actually going to go back here and get all 400 of these. Oh, looks like we have a double there on the end. So copy those. Turn over to it advanced and paste all of those in. We don't need any clicks because it's going to go right to those pages. Paste them all in again. And finally, paste them all in again. So it's going to go to all 400 of those pages and pull out the moderator links. And it looks like it's going to take about 10 to 12 minutes for this to crawl through, but as you can see, it's just pumping them out real quick. And we queued up 350 pages. So I think what's neat about this is it just showcases, you know, how many links you can actually put in there, how many pages you can actually crawl. Again, I've done thousands and thousands of pages, so at a time. So don't be afraid to throw a lot of links in there. It just depends on, you know, if you want to be able to walk away and come back to the action or not. So since this is going to take a while to run, I'm not going to talk your ear off for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to let this run, cut this video off, and then get ready for the next one where we dive into their individual pages and what we might be able to do with those. So thanks, and until next time.